Hello, my name is Georgia Parzo and I'm a car build logistics coordinator at Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula One team. To summarise my job, I have to make sure that all the parts get to the car on time, whether that be the track or within the build. I also help coordinate the updates throughout the year. I have to coordinate all the departments within the process of the parts, making sure that they all meet their targets on time. I work closely with the hydraulics and engine systems, also fuel, pit equipment and wheel world. This year I've been training at the track, shadowing the spares coordinator, learning what parts essentially are needed for a race weekend. We obviously have to provide all the new parts for the car and replace all the damaged ones. I would normally cover 3 races a year, however this year I've been training, so I've had the privilege to go a lot more. I bring performance to the team by making sure that everyone gets their parts on time, which then get built and sent to the track on time so we can race. The most difficult part of my job is managing time. If there's damage to the car at the track, whether I'm there or not, it still affects both the factory and the track. The efficiency of the whole team has to come together to make sure the new parts get to the track and on the car. The best part about my job is the variety of people that I get to work with, as we all have the same shared goal. And then when we reach the goal, the celebrating is even sweeter. I'm from South London and I originally studied theatre studies at my sixth form. To get into Formula One, I did a Mercedes-Benz car apprenticeship in which I spent a week work experience within the team at various departments. I then applied for a winter contract job within the team in stores. I started within the team in 2018. I was in stores for a few months. I then had a permanent role within machine shop, which I got to spend 2 years developing their tool stores department. I then got the current job that I'm in now since July last year. Within the factory, I look after a variety of different departments. However, I mainly look after the mechanical side, which includes hydraulics, fuel systems, and front of engine. But this also includes pit equipment and the wheels. The rest of the departments are then split amongst the 2 other members of my team. A big learning experience for me this year was when I was at the Austrian race weekend and we had 2 cars go out in the same session. It was a lot of long hours to get both cars back on track for the next session. My busiest time of the year is the winter car build, especially the year just gone, as we had new regulations change and had to build a brand new car from scratch. However, all that stress is then forgotten when you see the car drive out the garage in winter testing. Growing up with a dad as a mechanic, he always needed someone to pass him the tool or hold the torch. And that's how I started getting into cars. With Formula One always being on the TV every race weekend, it was bound to happen.